Greetings and welcome to this video presentation exploring the history of alcohol and the cultures of ancient Rome, India, and the Aztecs. These civilizations have a long history of alcohol use, which is closely related to their political, social, and religious beliefs and practices. We can learn more about the cultural significance and the effects of alcohol throughout human history by looking at the distinctive ways in which various societies created their own variety of the drug. Let's take a trip back in time to discover the intriguing history of alcohol and the cultures of ancient Rome, India, and the Aztecs. To start off, I will begin talking about the history of alcohol throughout ancient Rome. According to the Colin Campbell article on The Collector, alcohol played a significant role in ancient Rome. In quotations, the daily consumption of wine and other alcoholic beverages was a regular part of Roman life. Campbell notes that wine was used both in social and religious contexts, and that the Romans were very skilled. However, excessive drinking was frowned upon, particularly for women. In a particular text from Harold Johnson in his book, he describes the effect of alcohol in ancient Rome and explains how, in quotations, the moral effect of drinking habits were bad. Drunkenness was a common vice, and the quarrels and disturbance resulting from it were many. Finally, in the artifact from Pompeii, which is an ancient Roman bar, it shows the type of wine bar generally frequented by the lower class, showing how it provided food, drinks, and sex, and gambling. Moving on, I'll be next discussing alcohol throughout ancient India. Alcohol played a vital role in the social and religious rites and was associated with rank and power. According to an article by Avi Bade, a journalist and written based in Pune, India, she states that, in quotation, in ancient India, alcohol was a vital component of religious rites and social customs. Drinking was seen as a way to communicate with the gods, and she believed that alcohol had the power to invoke divine blessings. Ancient Hindu hymns such as Ring the Veda acknowledge the significance of wine in social and religious contexts, while also emphasizing the need for careful composition regarding many primary source artifacts. Distillation containers have been discovered in the India's Valley ruins, providing that alcohol manufacturing in the Indian subcontinent dates back to this time. A picture of these is seen on the right. Overall, these sources provide insightful information about the social, political, and cultural background of the alcohol use in ancient India. And finally, drinking was a big part of the religious events when it came to the Aztec culture. In the article, The Aztecs Approach to Alcohol by Dr. Catherine, she quotes that alcohol played a central role in many religious ceremonies and was often used to honor the gods, to mark the important life cycle events, and facilitate the communication with the supernatural realm. The Aztecs had a sophisticated system of brewing and drinking alcohol, using various ingredients such as honey and cactus sap to create many different types of alcoholic beverages. In the Florentine Codex about alcohol in the ancient Aztec culture, it states that the wine they drank was called artea, which is from a plant called nagri. This wine was strong and had to most cause intoxication. It was said that the person who drank it became drowsy and slept, and upon awakening, found their senses had departed from them. Finally, I investigated an artifact, a picture of someone who has participated in drinking activities in the ancient time. It shows a story of how shameful acts were committed when more alcohol was consumed. The picture of this is seen on the right from an ancient Aztec book artifact. Finally, many ancient civilizations such as Rome, India, and the Aztecs have included alcohol into their social, political, and religious rituals. All these societies had their own distinctive types of alcohol and their own methods of using it in their social and religious contexts. Despite the disparities in the culture, beliefs, practices, alcohol was viewed as a method to honor significant life events, converse with the gods, even though excessive drinking was frequently frowned upon. The history of the alcohol continues to be a significant, intriguing part the ancient nation was crowned legacy as we continue to research and learn more about it. Thank you for listening. Here is my biography about the sources of where I got my information from. Thank you.